Latin Dance Championship. Welcome to the IDSF International Open Latin Competition. I'm Thea Andrews here at the Hyatt Regency in Vancouver with 13-time U.S. dance sport champion Gary McDonald. Now, Gary, the dance floor looks pretty empty right now, but shortly it's going to be filled up with competitors from all around the world. Tell me who we're going to see here tonight.
Well, Thea, nearly 40 couples from all around the world are here to compete tonight at this very, very prestigious competition. Now, what makes this very exciting is that Franco Formica and Oksana Nikiforova of Germany, the current world IDSF champions, are among the couples hoping to take home this title tonight.
Well, right now there's a lot of action backstage and a lot of tension too. Everyone's waiting to see who goes forward to the semifinals in Latin.
That's right, Thea. One thing we have to remember is that these couples have been dancing strong since 1:30 this afternoon. So far it's been 8 hours of non-stop action.
Well, you can really see them gearing up for this final part of the competition. You know, everything about the Latin dances is hot and sexy, and these guys, they leave it all on the dance floor when they get out there.
They certainly do. And when they're backstage, they're all friends and they have a great camaraderie together. But as soon as they get on that dance floor, their true competitive edge comes out.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a fight to the finish. Let's take a look at the 12 couples that have made it to the semifinals.
In our semifinal, two of the strongest couples, first of all from Germany, Franco and Oksana, also our Slovenians, Misha and Anastasia. The good news is they're joined by 4 Canadians and the Americans, Dan and Giselle.
Let's take a look now at some of the highlights from the semifinals.
First dance, second heat, samba.
And no better way to start this samba. None other than our world champions, Franco Formica and Oksana Nikiforova, all the way from Germany.
Franco is German, but Oksana is actually from Russia.
That's right, they are a mixed partnership. Seeing nice samba rolls, great body connection.
Gary, would you say this is the couple to beat tonight?
Franco and Oksana are hands down, no doubt about it, definitely the couple to beat this evening. They're just oozing confidence.
And here's our Austrians, Florian Gescheider and Manuela Stockel.
That's right, another couple that traveled far to be here tonight. If I had one criticism of this couple, it looks like they're thinking about it a little too much rather than just letting their bodies go and dancing it. Here we see them side by side, not very well matched. Florian a little bit ahead of his partner. That could cost him for the final round.
And moving over to our Canadians, from Vancouver, Dmitry Ilushinov and Katerina Vershelis.
Dmitry and Katerina dancing very well tonight in front of their home audience. Very exciting samba.
Couples, your cha-cha-cha.
Now we're taking a look at Heat 1 of the Cha-Cha-Cha. Some of the couples have stayed on the dance floor from the samba, others have switched. Why is that, Gary?
Well, every time we see 6 couples on the floor, it's going to be a different 6, because this is a comparison sport and we want to get to see everybody.
Well, let's take a look first at our Lithuanians.
Andreas and Egla, I tell you, I love this couple. I think they're definitely going to be second place tonight. Very rhythmical, very energetic, very connected, and technically excellent.
They're really capturing the flirtiness of this dance, too, which is important in the Cha-Cha-Cha.
Yeah, Cha-Cha's a cheeky little dance with fast foot action.
And complicated choreography.
Show nice little shimmies. Great energy. I love them. And our Slovenians, Misha Tsigoy and Anastasia Novozhilova. Another couple that could easily be in the top 3 tonight. They have a great naturalness about them.
They do. They're great performers, this couple.
What number?
They really know how to work the crowd, and as you can hear the MC asking everyone to call out for their favorites, this is a real spectator sport. People are encouraged to participate.
Definitely, and the couples love to hear their number called. It's just one thing that keeps them going when they start getting tired. It's a great feeling as a competitor.
Couples, your paso doble.
We're going to take a look now at Heat 2 of the Paso Doble, starting with our Canadians.
That's right, here we see Dmitry Ilyushinov and Katerina Verschillis. Very well matched, good connection.
This is one of my favorite dances, Gary. It's the Spanish dance that's actually French.
That's right, Paso Doble started back in the days of the French infantry. Men actually used to dance this together, Paso Doble meaning two-step. It's a dance of the bullfight, the matador in his cape, the lady obviously being the cape.
And it's very difficult to learn because it has such complex patterns.
It does. And speaking of complex patterns, here we have our Austrians, Florian and Manuela, dancing very good side-by-side action once again. I'd like to see Florian relax his shoulders a little bit. It looks a little tight through the upper body. And a little more energy from Manuela.
Seeing a pause in the music there. Is this the only dance where they know what music they're going to get in advance?
While they know exactly what type of music they're going to get, they know they're going to have those breaks in the music where they can hit a pose. And 98% of the time, it's this song, which is Spanish Gypsy Dance. Our world champions, Franco and Oksana, once again. Good, clean movement. Very clear what they're trying to show us. Great spins. Such confidence. Oh, yeah.
And now we're going to take a look at Heat 1 of the Jive, and this is really just a stamina test, and I think it's kind of funny that they put it at the end. That must really test the couples.
Jive's the fifth dance. I think they do it just to mess with the couples. If you don't have any energy by this dance, then you're truly out of luck. Because this is by far the most strenuous of all of the 5 Latin dances. And now we see Akihiro Takahashi and Yoshiko Kido, all the way from Japan.
The dirty boogie, the dirty boogie. When I get low down, it's the dirty
The Japanese
boogie
couple
for
is looking a
me.
little bit tired tonight, Gary.
Yeah, they look a little tired. Also a little stiff through the legs, a little bit tight.
What's it called?
And Marek Fiksa and Blanka Winarska from Poland.
How it goes? The dirty boogie. Not too slow. When I
And
get
our
low
Dutch
down,
couple, Arjen
it's the
Moivier
dirty
and Monique
boogie for me.
Broekmolen. Very international competition, Thea.
And here we have our Polish couple. And Blanka's wearing the skirt that you were commenting earlier that you particularly like.
Yeah, just that French dress has a lot of movement. I like it when the girl stops and that dress keeps going.
Keeps wrapping around those long legs.
Yeah, it shows a lot of motion. Well, very exciting jive. The judges definitely have their work cut out for them, choosing 6 couples for this final round.
Well, Gary, it's heating up backstage as the couples wait to see if they've made it to the finals.
We don't know so much about our chances, but we danced well and we're happy.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's some good couples out there, so
Yeah.
chances aren't too big, but we'll take it if we're in.
I think we're at the border, but we could be lost in the semi-final, or we could be in the final. It's what the judges liked.
When we come back, we'll see who the judges picked.
Brought to you by Vim. Vim is a proud sponsor of Habitat for Humanity Canada.
Everybody loses a couple, and you either pack up and you go home or you keep fighting.
Critics are calling Seabiscuit the best film of the year. A beautiful tale of courage
courage and triumph against all odds, Seabiscuit is magnificent, inspiring, and glorious. Newsweek says nothing can stop this story from putting a lump in your throat.
He made me better. You made me better.
Tobey Maguire, Jeff Bridges, Chris Cooper, Seabiscuit at theaters Friday.
Rebecca is a most particular restaurateur. She demands quality results. That's why her chef selects only his freshest vegetables, herbs, and Lilydale chicken. Lilydale is grain-fed and prepared to meet our highest standards for freshness, great taste, and quality. So Rebecca's chef always uses Lilydale. It's always great tasting. It's always tender. It's always so good. Always insist on Lilydale chicken.
It's not just chicken. It's Lilydale.
You want to lose weight? Now, there's a clinically proven way to do it. It's the Nutribar weight loss plan. Close to 100 people were put on it, and guess what? They all lost weight. If they can do it, so can you.
Nutribar for nutritious weight loss.
Nothing says summer like a salad made with the fresh taste of Kraft dressings. Try Greek with feta and oregano, or new roasted red pepper with Parmesan. Kraft dressings, bite into summer. For great salad ideas, craftcanada.com.
Energizer Max. Now with the power inside to keep you going. And then some. Do you have the bunny inside?
Give me a kiss. Come on, give me a kiss.
Unforgettable stories exploring all things animal.
It's like a relationship with a person. You just grow. If you force it, it doesn't work.
They push us to the limits.
Oh, Calvin, no!
And pull at our heartstrings.
So beautiful!
I lie on the floor and I sing to her, and she loves it.
An intimate look at how animals shape our lives.
I can't imagine anything greater than that.
The heartwarming documentary series, Animal Magnetism, Fridays at 8 on W.
The marks are very close. The judges have recalled 7 finalists. They are Franco and Oksana from Germany, Misha and Anastasia from Slovenia, from Lithuania, Andreas and Egle, Dan and Giselle from the US, Arjen and Monique from the Netherlands, Canada's own Dimitri and Katerina, and finally Marek and Blanka from Poland. And disappointment written all over the faces of our Austrians, Florian and Manuela. But I, like the judges, didn't feel they did enough tonight, along with their Japanese counterparts.
I have no idea you went to the washroom. Oh, there you go.
And now we have a very happy Canadian couple. He was actually in the bathroom when the results were posted, so his partner, Katie, tells him the news, gives him a hug.
And news of finalists, not much of a shock to Anastasia and Misha of Slovenia.
Well, we never think about winning. We never think about results. So
For us, yes.
winning is winning the crowd, winning the people.
And kicking off our solo presentation, our Slovenians, Misha Tsegoy and Anastasia Novozhilova.
Getting a warm reception from the crowd, and like we just heard them say, you know, they really focus on the crowd at these events. They say they're not here to compete, they're here to win the crowd.
And there's something great about traveling halfway across the world and getting thousands of people you don't even know yelling and screaming your number and really enjoying your performance, which is what's happening right now.
And as well as that crowd appreciation, they do place. They were 3rd last year.
Anastasia is shaking her booty. And Misha's got some excellent leg action. Nice speed through both of their footwork. They have great charisma as a couple. Really fun to watch. And he's completely focused on his partner. Excellent.
And now we see our Polish couple headed to the floor. This is Marek Fiksa and Blanka Winiaszka.
And she's a little hottie.
Wearing the dress that you admire so much, Gary. This couple have been dancing together for 12 years. She says her mom got her into it. She didn't really want to go to dancing school, but when she went, she loved it. She's been dancing ever since.
Nice split line, good leg action from both of these dancers.
Really great rhythm from this couple.
That's right, dancing a series of promenade runs, a basic element in the samba. Great swiveling action, good use of their center. Dancing voltas, another basic element. Showing lots of rhythm, well done. And a little spin at the end, exactly. Franco and Oksana definitely relaxed backstage, not really feeling challenged by the couples around them.
A challenge is always to compete with yourself. This is the biggest challenge. I think to be better than before every time.
Well, Gary, they know from whence they speak. This is the reigning world championship couple, and they are the favorite tonight.
That's right, we're looking at the best couple in the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is as good as it gets.
Why are they so superior? Why do they manage to dominate this competition?
Several reasons, Thea. Let's start from the ground up. First of all, great leg and foot action, very strong lines through the lower part of their body. They've got great rhythm through their center. Here we see great hand connection, good use of leading and following. And plus, they have the confidence of being world champions, so their presentation is like no other couple.
And I have to say that on top of being the best looking couple on the dance floor, I think she also has the greatest costumes.
Great audience, already also yesterday. It doesn't feel like a dance hall, it feels more like a stadium. Huge, a lot of people, and it's really nice. The atmosphere is great.
Very energetic. A lot of energy we get.
And Canada's own Dmitry Ilyushinov and Katerina Vershilis.
Gary, this couple hasn't been dancing together very long. They actually met in August 2001. Do you think that's a disadvantage when they compete against couples that have been together for an extended period of time?
Well, you can look at it two ways. It is a disadvantage because they haven't been together so long, but they also feel fresh. They've got something new. It's exciting for them as a partnership. Dancing shadow samba rolls. Shadow meaning the man is shadowed behind the lady. Very well connected.
Do the couples change their technique when they dance individually from the group dances?
Not really change their technique. They have a little more freedom on the floor because they don't have to maneuver around 5 or 6 other couples that are dancing around them. So they can perform a little bit more freely. A little extra at the end from Katie, very well done.
How'd that feel?
Great.
Amazing. Like, it's my ever first final in a snowball.
It was last snowball, and somebody said, next time you're going to be in the final. Somebody said from audience.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It's amazing. The audience, it's like ecstasy dancing there.
Coming up, more samba after the break.
It was a big culture shock when I first arrived here from Newfoundland. I didn't know anyone, that's why I got the dog.
Met his dog and instantly took a liking to him.
Because he's part of our family, we only feed him the best. They have a full pet department at Walmart with a variety of supplies. She only went out with me because of Bodhi, and that's the only reason why she's still with me.
Shaving can be tough on skin, leaving it feeling dry and rough.
The 1/4 moisturizer in Dove Antiperspirant softens just shaved armpits, leaving them smooth, fresh, and pretty. Who treats dry, delicate skin better than Dove?
Well, my dad was sleeping once, and I decided to put whipped cream in his hand and tickle his nose. And guess what he did? I'm not a serious guy. I like to have a good laugh. I've got a great whoopee cushion. I have a dribble cup, black soap, and an exploding pen. All of a sudden, bang! Look what happened to my finger. I'll get anyone. Sometimes I get in trouble, but it's all good. Oh, you know what else we have? Plastic poop.
Ready for Turkey Tuesday? Put a different burger on your Barbie. A turkey burger. Ground turkey's lean and quick to prepare. Want the recipe? TurkeyTuesdays.ca. See you Tuesday.
In the business of saving lives,
1, 2, and
every minute counts.
one more push.
It's a profession where heroism,
Choose your battles.
is always a heartbeat away.
I'm a doctor. I can help you.
Save my baby.
These doctors are on call 24/7.
Never bet against the girls.
Saving lives is a full-time job.
Waiting's the hardest part.
Strong Medicine, Sundays at 8 on W.
And now our samba solos continue, representing Lithuania, Andreas Kandelis and Egle Visokaita.
Gary, this couple is extremely competitive. A lot of the couples who come here say, you know, we're just here to have fun, we're just here to win the crowd. But this couple says, we're here to compete and we're here to win.
Well, my theory is that everyone's here to compete and everyone's here to win. And the couples that say that, you know, they're here just for the crowd, if they had a bad result, they'd really be upset about it. And if I was judging, I would have them a very strong second place behind our world champions.
Are the judges looking for something different in this solo competition than in the group dances?
Not exactly, but the solo competition gives the judges plenty of time to look at the couple without having to share their attention with other couples on the floor.
And here they are backstage. And boy, he sure worked up a sweat. He's going to get a chance now to cool off as we head back to the dance floor and look at our Dutch couple, Ariane Moivier and Monique Boekmoelen.
Thea, Ariane was saying earlier how they can finish anywhere from the back of the semifinal to maybe making this final, so I'm sure they're delighted to be in this final tonight. It's a great result for them, showing bachata action. The step came from Brazil, as does this dance. Brazil has a very happy feeling to it. It's a dance of the carnival. I'd like to see Ariane just focus a little bit more on his partner. Sometimes I think he gets too carried away with himself and with the audience rather than focusing on her as we see here.
It is a little bit loose.
Actually, his head position right now in these rolls is a little bit too loose too. I'd like to see it just a little bit more together with her. But nonetheless, I'm sure happy to be in this final.
Backstage, we see our American couple getting warmed up.
We have some new stuff, so we just kind of want to get it going right, and we just kind of focus on ourselves at the moment.
Yeah, we just try to dance our best, and whatever we place, we place.
Well, Gary, that's a very sportsmanlike attitude from our American couple, Dan Kitsis and Giselle Peacock.
That's right, Dan and Giselle dancing for the USA. One of this couple's attributes are their speed. They're very, very fast. And in contrast, they know how to slow down and milk the music out. It makes them very entertaining to watch. Showing a nice body roll.
chosen a costume that shows very little skin, which is atypical of the costumes in the Latin dance category.
That's true. She is very covered up. A very classy performance who represent America very well.
Now we're going to see all the couples head to the floor for one last samba. Gary, why is it important for the judges to see them dance again as a group after they've seen the individual performances?
Well, dance sport is judged as a comparison sport. Unlike figure skating, where each couple gets an individual mark, it's very important that now we see all the couples on the floor at one time so that we can evaluate them and compare them directly. Excellent floor craft from all of our finalists. No collisions, very well done.
Stay tuned for the cha-cha-cha and more.
When you think about it, a dog's teeth are like his hands. To keep them healthy, all IAMS adult formulas now have new daily dental care. It fights an effective time by reducing tartar buildup by up to 50%, which helps your dog live more healthy years. Think of them as IAMS years. IAMS, good for life.
I don't care much for shortcuts. Don't believe in them. I know they can save time and money, but at a price I'm not willing to pay. When it's your name people trust, you can never compromise quality or taste. Not now, not ever.
Schneider still insists that quality never be compromised, so we still use only our finest cuts of meat trimmed by hand. We think it's worth it. Schneider's, JM would be proud.
Yes! Oh!
Great pizza. Who delivered?
It's not delivery.
Oh, this is delivery.
You want to bet?
For fresh baked pizza at home, it's not delivery, it's Delisio.
Johnson? Sir? Lost another bet?
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
What you got there?
Oh, this is our double seasoned chubby chicken. It's really delicious. See, we season it not once, but twice, so it's full of flavor. You want some?
Sure.
Ma'am, hello. No.
Double seasoned chubby chicken, only at A&W.
Shaving can be tough on skin, leaving it feeling dry and rough. The 1/4 moisturizer in Dove Antiperspirant softens just shaved armpits, leaving them smooth, fresh, and pretty. Who treats dry, delicate skin better than Dove?
We know this great designer.
I'm Candace Olson, and this is Divine Designs. How would you like this space to feel?
She's got great ideas.
Or so the theory goes. It looks like a lot of pussycat right now.
Great assistance.
Hey, Hunky Paul. I'm loving the man sandwich.
And has a great time.
The bugs are definitely fun.
And here's how you can find her. Candace Olson at Divine Design, Thursdays at 8:30 on W.
Brought to you by the Home Depot, striking a blow for lower home improvement costs.
Welcome back to the IDSF Latin Championships.
The standings after Samba. The Germans are in front, followed by Lithuania and Slovenia. The United States leads the rest of the pack in this 7-couple final.
What we're going to see now is a series of group dances, starting with the cha-cha. This dance is an offshoot of the mambo and the rumba. judges looking for here?
Well, the judges are looking for a great connection with the couple, technique, which involves proper footwork and leg lines, leg action. They're also looking for a certain performance quality from the couple and good chemistry and interaction between the pair.
Synchronization is also very important, isn't it?
Especially in this side-by-side action here, Misha and Anastasia we're doing. And our Dutch couple, Arjen and Monique.
Now that we see these couples head to the floor in a group, are they thinking a lot about their position on the floor? Are they trying to go near to the judges, farther away?
Well, they're trying to get space so that they can dance the routine without getting interrupted by the other couples. Cha-cha, rumba, and jive don't move too much around the floor, but samba and paso doble do full rotations around the floor counterclockwise, so it's a little different in every dance. Here we see our Lithuanians with plenty of space on the floor. And Misha and Anastasia having some fun.
Our couples wrap up the cha-cha-cha.
The crowd obviously enjoying it as we go into the next dance, the romantic rumba. This is the third dance in the Latin American section. And it's a great change of pace for the couples because as you see, it's much slower.
Lots of emotion in this dance. It's really supposed to represent a sensual love dance.
That's right, rumba, the dance of love. Yes, also with slower music, the couples have more time in some of their tricks and leg lines. Here we see our Lithuanians again, followed by our couple from Poland.
This is the Latin dance with the most freedom of expression, is it not?
Yeah, I would say expression between the couple, definitely, because we're trying to show romance, love, true inner feelings. And you really have the time to soak up that chemistry.
Si no me hicieran falta tus besos, me tratarías mejor que a un perro. Piensa que es libre.
Our Canadians dancing very well.
Gary, does having that nice slow rumba after the quick cha-cha-cha give them a chance to catch their breath before the next dance?
Well, it's a great change of pace for the couples.
And a bit of a breather before the paso doble, I imagine.
Definitely, change of contrast. Again here in paso doble, the men are very focused. Misha already started with very strong movements. And
very intense facial expressions.
The men are thinking bullfight, big time. Starting again with Misha and Anastasia. Completely determined, very focused. Dancing like that, they should definitely be in the top 3 this evening. And we see our Polish couple, Marek and Blanka, with not as much energy as the Slovenians. Looking a little too subdued in my opinion. Again, we see excellent use of space from all of these couples. making sure they don't get into any collisions with any of their counterparts. Our Lithuanian couple still going strong. Dan and Giselle starting to look a little tired by this point. Need to pick up the pace just a little bit. Hopefully they've got some left for jive.
Maybe that's what they're saving it for.
Maybe.
Nice job.
Very nice paso doble.
The competition heats up. Jive solos next.
Introducing a moisturizing shampoo that won't weigh hair down. A shampoo that won't leave it lifeless. A shampoo with weightless moisturizers that go to the center of each hair strand while the extra washes clean away. Moisture and lift, the best of both worlds. Shampoos and conditioners with weightless moisturizers, new from Dove.
Energizer Max. Now with the power inside to keep you going. And then some. Do you have the bunny inside?
Ready for Turkey Tuesday? This ought to stir things up around your place. Savory turkey stir fry. Turkey breast is low on fat and quick to prepare. Want the recipe? turkeytuesdays.ca. See you Tuesday.
Air should smell fresh and clean, but inside, germs can cause tough odors in the air. That's why the makers of Lysol created Nutra-Air, an air treatment that helps eliminate odors in the air caused by germs. Nutra-Air, treat your air well.
Do the Cool Whip. Dessert is full of fun and it's just begun. Do the Cool Whip. Hello, Jello. Gotta have some now, 'cause it makes desserts go wow. Do the Cool Whip. Do the Cool Whip.
Hey, Ralph, which hand?
Chicken.
Red or blue?
Blue?
Meeny, miny, mo. Garlic.
New flavored Hellmann's. Get creative. We did.
They're coming to a town near you.
You're ready. Yeah. You? I'm good to go.
Out to rescue the style impaired.
Surprise! We're here to give you a makeover. J-Lo ain't got nothing on you.
Providing the full glam treatment.
I feel like a TV dinner. Check you out, girl. You're a glamazon.
It's style on wheels.
Any questions?
Start making fashion sense. Styling Gypsies. Mondays at 9 on W.
We're back with the IDSF Latin Championships.
And who better to introduce the jive than our American couple, dancing this very American dance, of course, Dan Kitsis and Giselle Peacock.
Hey, bartender.
All right, off to a flying start.
Pour me a drink if you know what I mean. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got.
Dan and Giselle matching very well right now. Nice light kicking action side by side.
This is a very strong dance for this couple. Maybe one of their best.
Very true. I would say this is probably their best dance.
I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up. Hey, my baby don't love me. Hey, don't you see? Same old chase is okay by me. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up.
Well, they did San Francisco proud.
Dan Kitsis and Giselle Peacock from the United States.
Our next couple from Holland Ariane Moivier and Monique Brookmullen. Ariane looks ready to go. Lots of shimmies.
Hey, bartender, I got a love. It's not what it seems. Pour me a drink if you know what I mean. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight
It
up.
almost seems like there's no rules in this dance, Gary. They're just out there enjoying themselves. Of course, there is a lot of technique involved.
There is technique, but it is a much more carefree dance.
Give me straight what you got. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up. Hey, my baby don't love me. Hey, don't you see?
It'll be interesting to see as we watch these couples if we see signs of that tiredness since we're at the end of the competition.
That's correct. And after these couples dance their solo, they still have to do it all again in group format. So that's going to be the real tester. Well done from our Dutch pair. One of my favorites, the Lithuanians, Andris Kandelis and Egle Visokaita.
Hey, bartender, I got a love. It's not what it seems. Pour me a drink if you know what I mean. Don't mix it up.
Dancing very nice pivots.
You know, they just look a half a step faster than everybody else, don't they?
Well, my baby don't love me. Hey, don't you see?
They have a very light action and rhythm as we see there through their centers.
Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got. I don't want it on
The key here is for the couple to be able to enjoy the dance so much that the crowd can feel that energy from them. And like we talked about before, at the same time display correct technique and lots of stamina. Little sailor shuffle action there. Very, very nice.
Beautiful job by our Lithuanians. Let's see if the Canadians can match it.
That's right, Canada's own Dmitry Ilyushinov and Katerina Vershilis. A little playful with one another now. Very nice.
Hey, bartender.
I'd like to see Katerina with a little more looseness through her back and neck area. Sometimes looks a little bit tight through her shoulders.
She's showing a bit of the British influence, I think. This, of course, is an American dance, but it was tamed by the British in the 40s and 50s.
Well, my baby don't love me. Hey, don't you see? Straight and no chances, all right by me. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up.
This couple have got very nice leg speed. I'd like to see a little more hip action. Could be a little more rhythmical.
It's okay by me. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got.
But you know what? They're in the final and they're doing a great job.
I want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up.
Well done.
The Canadians playing to their hometown crowd.
I was crying even, you know. I didn't know they got final. I didn't know.
Yeah,
for
she didn't
me,
know, so.
for me, it was like, you know, miracle. I didn't know that.
Not a miracle, a surprise.
Surprise.
That's good.
More jive coming up.
Monday's mom's spinning class, so naturally we asked for chalet. Wednesday, Dad is summer hockey, so cool. Friday, my mom said she and Dad are totally exhausted.
This summer, for a special price, get our quarter chicken dinner with a delectable Haagen-Dazs bar.
Saturday is date night, and I stay over at my grandparents' house, so I don't know what goes on.
Life should taste as good as Swiss chalet.
Introducing the Oxygenic Skincare Shower. A shower head so revolutionary it actually pays you. Oxygenic Skincare Shower Head will reduce your water bill, reduce your energy bill. In fact, you'll save up to 70% off your hot water costs guaranteed. Oxygenic's patented technology enriches your water with up to 10 times more oxygen, giving you a powerful spa-like shower. Oxygenics is easy to install, guaranteed never to clog or fail, and comes with a lifetime warranty. Save up to 70% on your hot water costs and enjoy the greatest shower ever with Oxygenics. Available exclusively at Canadian Tire.
Do you get your strength training workout by lifting 20 pounds of water? Does mopping your kitchen mean closing your kitchen? Kick the bucket. Get a Swiffer Wet Jet. Just push the button and watch the Swiffer cleaning solution power through dirt. And bury it into a thick, absorbent pad. For your regular cleaning and your irregular cleaning. Swiffer Wet Jet. Stop cleaning. Start Swiffering.
Look at it. It's beautiful. Milk, cream, strawberry, and sugar. If you want all natural taste, right here, you get Breyers. Mmm, that tastes so good.
From Breyers, naturally. 1/2 smooth, luscious vanilla, 1/2 rich, creamy chocolate fudge, and nothing less than 100% delightful. Vanilla and chocolate fudge Chex ice cream. From Breyers, naturally.
It will amaze you.
Oh my God!
It will astound you.
Oh, wow.
It will shock you.
Wow. Holy crap.
It's the show that transforms living spaces and homeowners' faces.
Oh, look at that.
Get with the program.
Let's get this party started.
The Decorating Challenge. Next on W.
The Decorating Challenge is brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Welcome back to the IDSF Latin Championship, and we're watching the jive solos. Here's our couple from Germany.
Franco Formica and Oksana Nikiforova. Oksana very much into it already.
Hey, bartender, I got a lover. It's not what it seems. Pour me a drink if you know what I mean. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got.
Oh, what control this couple show.
I don't want it on the rocks. I want
As we've said many times, this is the couple to beat tonight, and watching them in the jive, you see why.
Don't you see? Straight no chances, all right by me. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got.
Their action is so light. They make it all look so easy. And after a long trip from Germany, stamina is definitely not a factor for this pair. Excellent. And the crowd agreed. From Poland, Marek Fiksa and Blanka Winiarska.
Hey, bartender, I got a lover. It's not what it seems. Pour me a drink if you know what I mean. Don't mix it up. Give me straight what you got.
Marek a little off on those turns, losing balance right at the end. But he did do about 6 of them.
Well, my baby don't love me. Hey, don't you see? Straight no chances, all right by me.
These couples must be so tired by this point, Gary.
Oh, it's been a long day. Between the afternoon rounds and then more rounds in the evening.
How important is it to pace yourself? You must be very careful.
Yeah, well, it's also, you got to be careful that you don't pace yourself too much, because if you take it easy in the semifinal, you might not make the final. So you try to give it 100% all the time and just hope you've got gas left in the tank for the jive.
I guess we'll see in the final group dance. But we've got one more couple to see before that. Our couple from Slovenia.
Misha Sikoy and Anastasia Novozhilova. Oh, a little Russian dance at the beginning to get that crowd.
You know, Gary, I've got to reveal my preference. I just love this couple. I think they're great. I'm rooting for them tonight. I think they've got a lot of heart.
They definitely do. You can see them having fun as they dance, and that's one of the main things that is really enjoyable to see.
Interesting with this couple, too. You really look at him as much as you look at her.
Misha is a very strong male dancer.
I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up. Hey, my baby don't love me. Hey, don't you see? Ain't no change, it's okay by me. Don't mix it up. Get it straight with the guy. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my
You can tell they love it.
Oh, so great, so expressive. And that was it for our jive solos. Now we're going to take a look again at all the dancers coming back to do one final jive in a group.
That's right, one last time to hit it out, give it everything you have, and hope the judges like it.
Hey, bartender, I gotta love it. It's not what it seems. Pour me a drink if you know what I mean. Don't mix with it. Give me straight what you got. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up. Well, my baby don't love me. Hey,
Oh, a little misconnection from our Dutch couple there.
it's all right by me. Don't mix it.
Now they're back on
Give me
track.
straight what you got. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up. Hey, my baby don't love me. Hey, don't you see? Rainbow shades is okay.
Our Lithuanians still going strong, dancing very good pivots.
Straight what you got. I don't want it on the rocks. I want my love straight up.
And the jive. What a competition.
You know, it's such a treat for this Canadian audience to see this caliber of competitors.
And they love it so much, they're getting a standing O.
All these dancers should be just thrilled with themselves tonight. They all did a great job. Well, these couples have done all they can. It's up to the judges now. When we come back, this year's winners.
You squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze, but all your scissors do is freeze. Now your cut looks a mess and your hands have aches and pains. Not anymore. Introducing cordless Smart Scissors by Singer. The fast, easy, and pain-free way to cut. Smart Scissors are lightweight, fit comfortably in your right or left hand, and power through the thickest task with ease. Watch. Quickly cut out stacks of coupons for huge savings. Easily glide through 2 layers of tough denim for a pair of shorts. Or follow a curved pattern on thick quilting with precision and speed. Smart Scissors even cuts hard leather without getting stuck in the cut. Simply press down the handle and 2 sharp stainless steel blades automatically cut at super high speeds. Gently let up and they stop on their own. Whether it's vinyl, satin, corduroy, or velvet, Smart Scissors cuts them all. Watch out! Regular scissors can be dangerous and pop this balloon, but not Smart Scissors. The cutting blades are safely tucked in, making them ideal for the entire family. They're perfect for gift wrapping, scrapbooking, and sheets of school pictures. Take them outside for patio carpet or garden cover. Plus, they can be powered by your AC outlets. Stop squeezing and freezing in the cut.
Call now and receive your cordless Smart Scissors by Singer for just $29.95.
But wait, there's more. We'll also include this Singer fabric shaver. Now easily remove fuzz balls from your wool sweaters or dangling threads from your entire wardrobe. Yours free. And you'll love this. Call right now and we'll give you a second Smart Scissors to share with your family. Absolutely free. Smart Scissors are made for a lifetime of use because they carry the Singer name. And if you're not completely satisfied, return it for a full refund of the purchase price. But keep the fabric shaver as our gift.
This incredible TV offer is all yours for just $29.95, so call now.
Call 1-800-708-8712 and order the Singer Smart Scissors for $29.95. Call now, 1-800-708-8712.
The Decorating Challenge, coming up next on W.
Welcome back. Here are the final results.
In 7th place, from Poland, Marek Fixa and Blanka Winiarska.
Our Polish couple, I thought, could have placed maybe a little bit higher.
In 6th place, from Canada, Dmitry Ilyushinov and Katie Vershilas.
Dimitri and Katie very happy to be in their first snowball final ever.
In 5th place, from the Netherlands, Ariane Moiver and Monique Grupmullen.
And this couple a little fortunate to be placed so high. This would have been my 7th place.
In 4th place, from the United States, Dan Kitsis and Giselle Peacock.
And a great result for the American representatives, Dan and Giselle.
In third place, from Lithuania, Andrius Kandelis and Egla Visokait.
Wow, now the Lithuanian couple I would have had second, but that's why there's 7 judges.
In second place and runners-up, ladies and gentlemen, from Slovenia, Misha Tsigoy and Anastasia Novozhilova.
Franco's putting on a good show, acting surprised. A great result for the Slovenians. They should be very happy with that second place.
And they are gracious runners-up.
And of course that means, ladies and gentlemen, the winners are from Germany. Will you please welcome Franco Formica and Oksana Nikiforova.
There's nothing like the feeling of winning a big competition. They look like they're just soaking it in. Canada loves them. Listen to that. Easy winners, in my opinion. Well done to both Franco and Oksana.
Here's another look at the final standings.
No surprises on the winners, and I'm sure the Slovenians are happy with the second place.
For Gary McDonald, I'm Thea Andrews. Thanks for joining us. Now, before we go, one last look at Franco Formica and Oksana Nikiforova as they take their honor dance.
And that dance is the very beautiful rumba.
Sé por qué te quiero, será que tengo alma de bolero. Tú siempre buscas lo que no tengo, te busco en todo si no te encuentro. Y digo tu nombre cuando no debo. No sé por qué te quiero. Si voy a tientas, tú vas sin freno. Te me apareces en los espejos como una sombra de cuerpo entero. Yo me pellizco y no me lo creo.
Si no me hicieran falta tus besos, me tratarías mejor que a un perro. Piensa que es libre porque anda suelto mientras arrastra la soga al cuello.
Veré cómo te quiero, no va a caber en ningún bolero. Te me desbordas dentro del pecho, me robas tantas horas de sueño, me miento tanto que me lo creo.
Tus besos me tratarías mejor que a un perro.
From Vancouver, the prestigious Snowball Classic Standard Dance Championship. Thea Andrews, and welcome to the IDSF International Open Standard Competition. I'm proud to be here with 13-time U.S. Dance Sport champion Gary McDonald. Gary, who can we expect to see competing here tonight?
They have 50 couples from over 20 countries have come to Vancouver to compete here tonight. Backstage, the dancers are gearing up for the semi-finals. And as you can see, there's a lot of preparation involved.
That's right, Gary. Lots of hair, lots of makeup. Got to make sure everything looks great and, of course, stays in place.
And also time for last-minute rehearsals of those important steps.
There's quite an easygoing atmosphere backstage, and seems to be a real camaraderie among these couples.
That's right, these couples know each other very well. They travel around the world competing at a lot of the same events. So they've built up quite a relationship with one another.
But once they get on the dance floor, it's no holds barred.
That is exactly correct.
The elimination heats earlier today have taken their toll on some of the dancers.
These couples will be so excited to make this semifinal, they'll dance right through those injuries.
Well, it sounds like we're in for a real treat. Let's take a look at the 12 couples that made it to the semifinals.
The favorites tonight are from Denmark. They are Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eihilt. There are 11 different countries represented in this semifinal, and two more strong couples we have dancing are Misha Zagoy and Anastasia from Slovenia, and also the other Danes, Martino and Michelle.
Couples, your modern waltz.
Let's take a look now at some of the highlights from the semifinals.
And the waltz is a dance of rotation, lots of turning. Here we see a nice chassé from our French couple, Sophie and Maxime. Great flowing action. Such an elegant style of dancing. You see the man's right side connected with the lady's center at all times. These dancers are not permitted to break away from one another. Nice relaxed shoulder line. And our favorites from Denmark, Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eihilt. One of the top couples in the world now.
This couple has been dancing together for 13 years.
And you can tell the longevity of their partnership is certainly showing in their performance tonight. They look so comfortable together.
They've been the Danish champs 7 times, and they're ranked 3rd in the world right now.
And finishing with a nice slow contra check. Well done.
That was the second heat of the waltz.
Couples, your tango.
We're now going to see the first heat of the tango. And a little bit of a change of attitude here, right, Gary?
That's right, tango, a very passionate dance, lots of staccato action. And here we see our Canadians, Joel Marasigan and Clara Shee, dancing a contra check into promenade position.
This couple has actually been dancing for a bit less time than some of the other couples on the dance floor. He's been doing it for about 7 years. She's been dancing for about 6. They actually started in university at the UBC Dance Club.
And here we have couple number 279, Dmitry Bloch and Olga Yeromova. Now, Dmitry and Olga were junior champions and also youth champions. So now they're trying to test themselves in the big leagues and see how they fare in this World Championship division.
Moving over to our Slovenians, Misha Zagoy and Anastasia Novozhilova. Such a pleasure to watch this couple, Gary.
Yeah, very, very strong. Their dance frame remains solid at all times. By that I mean the man's left elbow and right elbow don't drop. Oh,
except when she loses her shoe.
I spoke too soon. Looks like her shoe got stuck in her dress. And the music finishes right on time.
That must be a fear for you dancers.
Sometimes it happens, you know?
That was your third dance, the Viennese waltz.
It's time to carry on, I guess.
That's right. Keep the show going as it is now with the third dance.
We have the Viennese group dance. This is the first heat.
That's right, the Viennese waltz. This is a faster waltz. Our Americans Anton Domansky and Erica Ridgway dancing very, very well. This dance is limited to 3 figures, natural turns, and reverse turns, which they're doing right now, and also fleck rolls, where you'll see the couples dance in the center of the floor.
It's a formal dance with few steps, but they need to be danced with precision.
That's correct, and this is a great dance to directly compare the couples. Choreography can't win this dance, that's for sure. Here we have from Hungary, number 163, Csaba Laszlo and Sylvia Zogi. I like Csaba's head to stay a little bit more still. It's moving around quite a bit. It should kind of stay left of his tie line at all times.
And now we're seeing our Ukrainians, Dmytro Vlo and Olga Urumova. Dmytro and Olga are making their world amateur debut.
Couples, your Viennese waltz.
And now a chance to see our remaining 6 couples as we stay with the Viennese waltz.
This is the second heat.
Someone tell me what to do.
Our Austrians, Florian Gescheider and Manuela Stockel. If you notice the connection here, we see them dance the fleck rolls in the center of the floor. The man's right side connected to the lady's center at all times. And the Danish couple, Martino Zenabaletto and Michelle Abeltrup.
Only a twinkle of your eye. Kiss those lips of stone. Chase that chill from your heart. Baby, now I know your soul.
And once again, our Slovenians, Misha and Anastasia.
When all the world is quiet.
Trying to get some space on the floor. They found an empty corner to dance a contra check. Nice finish.
We're set to go with the second heat of the slow foxtrot.
Slow foxtrot is known to be one of the most difficult dances because of the control it takes and the difficult footwork, as we see here by Anton and Erica, once again our Americans. If you notice Anton's shoulder line, it looks very relaxed. That's one thing we want to see from our gentlemen. We don't want to see any tenseness through the shoulder area or through the elbows. And the lady's head position out to the left, very relaxed. Well done. Our favorites, Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eihilt, once again from Denmark. Nice leg ronde into a same foot lunge. This couple show great body lines and showing good floor craft there as they avoid the other couples on the floor.
They dance beautifully. They told us before the competition that dance training is actually part of their etiquette training in Denmark.
Number 282, Kazuaki Watanabe and Yumi Watanabe, all the way from Japan. This couple look a little off balance. They're a little bit stiff. I'd like to see a bigger presentation for them. I think this is about as far as they're going to get. A little too bumpy for me.
That was the second heat of the slow fox. Now we're going to take a look at the second heat of the quick step.
Couples, your quick step.
Starting off with our couple from France. This is Maxime Dermies and Sophie Chevalier. Nice and light on their feet tonight, aren't they, Gary?
They certainly are, and they're a tall couple, so they're very easy to spot along the floor. They have that elegant look to them. Nice long legs for those big strides across the floor, and nice light action also.
You know, Gary, you have something in common with this couple. They also are big fans of the tango scene in Moulin Rouge, which I know is a favorite of yours.
It's definitely one of my favorites.
And here's our Ukrainians.
Dmytro and Olga once again. I like this couple. They have a lot to offer. They've got a great look on the floor, very well synchronized.
You know, they have a great look, period. They're a beautiful couple.
She looks very Hollywood.
With the flower in her hair, absolutely.
Just phone the parson. Hey, Pa, get ready to call. Just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm about to fall. I am sitting on top of this
And wonderful barrel rolls from our Slovenians, Misha and Anastasia. You like this couple, Thea?
Oh, I absolutely do, and so does the crowd. They're really cheering for this couple tonight. Oh, was that a mistake, Gary?
Yeah, I think she kind of got on the wrong foot there, and Misha held that in place until the music ended.
They looked a little off balance for a moment, but recovered nicely.
Very well done.
Well, now the couples have left the floor, and they're all backstage waiting for the results.
Thea, it's been a very tough competition, but by this point, anything could happen.
It's true, and I'm sure there's a lot of tension backstage. They're all hoping to get one of those final spots.
It's awesome. The crowd is so behind us, and it really helps.
Yeah, it's always great to dance in your hometown.
There's a few spots that are definitely taken in this final, and there's a few empty spots, so we're definitely fighting for those empty spots.
Who's moving on to the final? We'll let you know when we come back.
Brought to you by Vim. Vim is a proud sponsor of Habitat for Humanity Canada.
Introducing Vim Thick Bleach.
Come on, Mommy.
They say a little activity can relax your muscles and ease your cramps. But the more you move, the more protection you need. That's why Always has Flexi Wings that are twice as long as the next leading brand. Always Flexi Wings help protect you where those other wings don't. So you can always stay in the game. Always with Flexi Wings. Protecting all women, always.
Seeing the whales, it'll never stop being exciting for me. When you're running this type of a business, you've got supplies that you have to have every day, and all those supplies come from the Walmart. The more money you can save, the more money you can put back into your business. Just the scenery alone is beautiful. I can say that the sea is in my blood. I wouldn't want to be working anywhere other than on the water.
The Handy Pack from Kleenex, for whatever life throws your way. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues.
Joe is a widower.
I have waited so long to meet you.
Pearl just became available.
There is no greater love than the love of food.
Not too spicy. We're Jewish. We take gas very seriously.
Together they will find a lust for life.
Oh.
You have some very peculiar habits.
Oscar winners Shirley MacLaine, Kathy Bates, and Jessica Tandy are Used People, Saturday at 8 on W. She transforms space.
Could you have any more fun?
Capturing your spirit.
Amazing what you'll find in a single girl's apartment.
Reflecting your style.
Very cool and very modern. It's all been in here for years.
Debbie Travis's Painted House, Thursdays at 8 on W.
Welcome back to the Snowball Classic Standard Competition. Here are 6 finalists.
Our favorites, Eriksson and Eihilt from Denmark. From Slovenia, Tzigoy and Novozhilova. From Austria, Gescheider and Stokel. In the second half, we have Zena Baleto and Appeltrup from Denmark. Our Czech couple, Ledabel and Streltsova. And a very surprise inclusion from me, the Watanabes of Japan. We said anything could happen, and it did happen.
And here are our competitors backstage checking the standings, and you know what? Gary, they look almost as surprised as you were.
I think they do, yeah.
One of the dream to dance final here. So very happy tonight.
When you're first on the floor and the music is on, you forget all the pain and all the tiredness. It's just between the rounds, we sit and sleep a little bit.
You know, Gary, it's amazing that they continue to compete, battling fatigue and injury.
That's right, these dancers just dance through their injuries, as difficult as it may be. Once the adrenaline gets going, you don't even notice it.
And starting this round of the finals with the first solo dance, the waltz.
That's right, Michelle and Martino of Denmark. Martino actually from Italy, but Michelle from Denmark, so they chose to represent her country. See the nice footwork right up under the toes of the feet. Dancing a very controlled chassé into a quick open reverse turn. Reverse turns turn to the left. And finishing with a throwaway oversway.
This couple has only been dancing together for a year and a half, but they said they put in a lot of prep time in that year and a half, training very hard every day.
Very nice waltz.
Backstage, we have Kazuaki and Yumi Watanabe. They're the couple from Japan. And they are very excited to be in this final tonight. Although, Gary, I know that you were a bit surprised to see them here.
Just a wee bit, Thea. Yeah, they're not really up to the class of the other couples. They'll probably be the 6th place spot. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're very talented dancers. But at this level, they lack leg control. Their movement's a little choppy. They could have got much more rotation and sway out of that left whisk. And Yumi's left side of her body looks a bit broken at times when she's in her closed dance position, as she is right there. I think there were other couples in the semi-final that are watching them dance right now and sort of feeling cheated out of the final because they know that they're of a better quality. But that's why there's 7 judges, an odd number of judges. Everyone has their own opinion. Our Austrians are next. Florian Gescheider and Manuela Stokel.
I know you think they're deserving of their spot in the final tonight.
Yes, Florian and Manuela. Very nice dancers. I would say they'd be in the back half of the final. I would probably have them in the 5th place spot, right ahead of the Japanese couple. Dancing a double turning lock. Sometimes some of their lines look a little bit contrived and forced. Maybe it's because they appear a little high out of their legs sometimes. By that, we mean the man's legs sometimes getting too straight rather than bent and into the floor to create more balance and more power. Our Austrians.
Heading now backstage, this is the first time we've seen this couple tonight. This is Andrei Ledabol and Eva Stratsova. They're from the Czech Republic.
Now this couple are very small in stature compared to, let's say, the French couple. But unlike the Austrian couple, they have great depth into the floor, which creates great power and movement across the room. Starting again with a natural turn, like the other 2 couples. Natural turns turn to the right. and then followed by pivots. They have a very natural way about them. Nice body flight. They really put their weight into the steps. And they take time and control to finish each movement, showing nice confidence. Well done from the Czech Republic.
The waltz solos continue when we return.
Great pizza. Who delivered?
It's not delivery.
Oh, this is delivery.
You want to bet?
For fresh baked pizza at home, it's not delivery, it's Delissio.
Johnson? Sir? Lost another bet?
Yeah.
Today's lesson? China is really far away. Sunlight liquid. Go ahead, get dirty.
Ready for Turkey Tuesday? Put a different burger on your Barbie. A turkey burger. Ground turkey's lean and quick to prepare. Want the recipe? turkeytuesdays.ca. See you Tuesday.
When you switch to Primus for your long distance, you'll be joining the hundreds of thousands of Canadians who've made the move to lower rates. You'll enjoy great rates as low as 5 cents a minute to Canada and the US, or 7 cents a minute to the UK, or 59 cents a minute to India. But one of the best things about joining Primus is that whenever you make long-distance calls, from home and now from your cell, you'll be earning Air Miles reward miles. That's right. Call Primus right now and you'll earn 100 reward miles just for becoming a customer. Plus, you'll earn 1 reward mile for every $5 of monthly spending. For a lot of customers, that's about 10 reward miles a month. So call toll-free right now, 1-877-703-2264, or sign up online at primustel.ca. You'll get great rates as low as 5 cents a minute to anywhere in Canada and the US. And reward miles, just for making the calls you'd be making anyway. That's 1-877-703-2264. When you're talking Primus, you're talking Air Miles.
Welcome to Style VIP.
Go behind the scenes with the stylist.
Now the buzz is starting to happen.
Of your favorite celebrities.
How are you going to get noticed in 5 seconds or less?
100% fashion.
Lash it up.
100% stars.
Blonde women are usually sexy. Their sexiness often comes from within.
100% style.
I can cross a fantasy off my list.
You have to have a look.
Style VIP. Fridays at 8:30 on W. Next week on W Dance, the prestigious World 10 Dance Championship is on. Dancers contend for the most coveted title in all of dance sport. W Dance concludes August 6th at 10 on W.
Welcome back to the Snowball Classic. We continue now with the waltz solos.
We have been traveling for just some few days ago. The jet lag and everything just needs to relax, so it's very hard to make sure that you feel very good yourself. We always demand more and more from ourselves.
And our favorites, the Danes, Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eichelt.
Gary, why would you say this is the favorite couple tonight?
Well, first of all, they're ranked 3rd in the world, which is quite a bit higher than the rest of the couples, but besides their ranking alone, the quality of their movement, their control. If you watch their luring action as they move across the floor, how smooth it is. Balance right there, very, very nice. Great leg line. Posture, the works. Again, showing good balance. And plus the confidence of being one of the top couples in the world surely helps. Beautiful waltz from Brian and Marianne.
Backstage, the Slovenian couple is getting ready, and these guys are really a favorite of the crowd.
It's fun because the audience is so warm, so appreciating. Wow, it's gorgeous.
You know, in sporting events, the crowd is always like an extra team member on your team, while in dance sport, it's no different.
Hearing them root for you and yelling your number must give you a lot of inspiration.
It gives you that extra lift. When you get tired, they can pick you up, motivate you. Very beautiful controlled action once again from the Slovenian couple. They could easily be in the #2 spot tonight behind our Danish favorites.
That's right, Gary. You know, we talk about how they're here to have fun, and they certainly talk about how they love to see the crowd react to them dance, but fun or not, they're here to win tonight.
That's correct, you know, and tonight they are dancing so well together. Their movements are synchronized so well.
One thing about Misha is he's very focused on her.
That's right, and that's why he leads so well. She's connected to his right side. She waits for him and follows his every movement. Excellent.
They're going to be tough to beat tonight for most of these couples.
Our couples now lined up backstage, ready to continue with the group portion of this waltz final. This now gives us a chance to see all 6 couples on the floor at one time. We have to remember that dance sport is a comparison sport, unlike skating where the competitors get marked individually. So it's very important now that the judges get to see them all one last time so that they can mark them against one another. The crowd's certainly enjoying it. The gentlemen have found that perfect spot on the floor, inviting their partners in.
Is there a strategy behind which spot you pick, Gary?
Yes, well, your routine is structured on different parts of the floor. So you want to make sure where your routine's supposed to begin that there's a free space. You don't want to start right next to another couple where you're not going to have room to project your choreography to its fullest extent. And you see Brian and Marianne using every open space, as is Misha and Anastasia.
The couple from Denmark certainly have some vocal supporters in the crowd tonight.
Yes, they definitely do.
We can hear lots of shouts of 105.
Great quality dancing. Very, very nice.
We'll see the standings after the first dance when we come back.
Hey, how are you going to use your internet connection from Shaw this summer? Get the most out of your internet this summer. Right now, you can get internet from Shaw for as little as $24.95 per month. Go to shaw.ca for complete details.
Once a baby found out how to open a toy, and out popped an incredible stretchable boy with incredible Huggies Supreme diapers. They're the stretchiest diapers of all. The only diapers combining stretch in the cover with stretch in the tabs and all-around stretch front and back, so you too can move like Jack. The fit and comfort are a dream with the all-around stretchiest Huggies Supreme.
Now each room can have its own special fragrance with Airwick scented oils. White Bouquet, Rain Garden, and Airwick's unique sparkling citrus. Airwick, fragrances that change your world.
Any of these guys look like the one who stole the spuds?
Can I see number 2 without the hat?
Spud's low-fat potato crisps from Quaker. Pop with more flavor, they're hard to resist.
Welcome back to the Snowball Classic. Here are the standings after the first dance. Any surprises here, Gary?
Well, I tell you, no surprises in the top 2, but I am completely shocked the Japanese couple are in 3rd place right now. But there you go.
We're now going to see some of the group dances, starting with the tango.
And as we talked about earlier, the tango, very passionate dance. Martino and Michelle, our other Danish couple.
There are very aggressive movements in this dance, Gary. What exactly are the judges looking for?
The judges are looking for compact action, sharp head movements like we see right here. If you notice, the lady's left arm is placed below the man's right arm in this dance.
Does that give them more support?
It definitely does, and the man's right arm is further around her back. This dance has so many sharp movements that it gives them more control and keeps them more in their dance position.
It's originally from Argentina, of course, from the red light district of Buenos Aires.
Here we see our Czechs dancing very, very well. And having a bad night are the Japanese couple, but some of the judges see them in 3rd place. Broken right side from Yumi. Drop of dance position there because of floor trouble. Yumi's hips drop back a little bit. You see the arch in her back. Not very well connected.
That was the group tango. The crowd obviously appreciated it. Now we're going to take a look at the Viennese waltz, which harkens back to the days of the court of Franz Joseph of Austria. The ladies, of course, wore gowns, and the hussars wore their busbies, which are formal coats.
A beautiful dance, and as we said before, a great comparison for the judges. All the dancers must dance the same figures.
Gary, what's the difference between the waltz and the Viennese waltz?
While the slow waltz is much, much slower, the Viennese waltz is faster, and again, is a restricted syllabus of figures. This is almost like a compulsory in ice skating, where you have to dance certain elements.
And how do you think the Danes are doing with that?
Oh, they look very, very nice, Thea. Everything's in place. Great swing and flow through the floor. Good dance position, which means their body positions in relation to one another and the way they keep their arms up.
That was Brian and Marianne from Denmark, having a great night tonight.
Now we slow things down with the 4th dance, the very beautiful slow foxtrot.
Grab your coat and get your hat.
Here we see our couple from Japan again, dancing a 3-step.
Just direct your
Gary, the slow foxtrot is known as the dancer's dance. How come it's the most difficult of all the standard dances?
Well, foxtrot takes great control as the couples move their bodies gradually across the floor. They have to use every single part of their feet and legs to get great control. And here are Austrians one more time, Florian and Manuela. Looking nice and relaxed, comfortable with their movement. And what wonderful music foxtrot has. And our couple from the Czech Republic. Andre and Eva dancing very, very well here. Same foot lunge. They drop their arms there to allow space for the other couple, being very polite on the floor. Foxtrot.
Coming up, we'll see the competitors fly across the floor in the quick step. That's next.
If you're thinking about a chemical peel or laser treatment, and even if you're not, we think you should know about this less drastic alternative to enhance your look. New Olay Regenerist contains aminopeptides. Regenerist renews your skin's outer layer and beautifully regenerates skin's appearance, one cell at a time. Give your look a lift with new Olay Regenerist. Love the skin you're in.
Ready for Turkey Tuesday? This ought to stir things up around your place. Savory turkey stir fry. Turkey breast is low on fat and quick to prepare. Want the recipe? turkeytuesdays.ca. See you Tuesday.
Kenny G. The music and songs from the greatest instrumentalist of all time is now available for the first time. From Songbird to Havana. From Brazil to My Heart Will Go On. With duets from such artists as Shante Moore, Smokey Robinson, Hebo Bryson, and Louis Armstrong. Ultimate Kenny G. Now available on CD.
They run you ragged up here, so I decided to get some help. I just ring this little bell. Ta-da! This is Albert, my manservant. See, now you have more time for me and my filly. Albert, darling, I'm sending this back. You were a little stingy on the filly.
Only Philadelphia cream cheese is a little taste of heaven.
Oh, you can be replaced, you know.
Introducing blueberry and roasted red pepper, new from Philadelphia.
Introducing Vim Thick Bleach.
Welcome back to the Snowball Classic. Gary, what do you think about these standings after the foxtrot?
Well, no changes in the top two places, although the Japanese couple who were in third place have now dropped down to sixth.
The competitors from the Czech Republic, Andrei Ledabul and Eva Stratsova, are headed to the floor for the quick step solo.
And getting the crowd into it. Dancing open naturals. Scatter chassés around the floor. Great speed. It's nice for these couples to have the floor to themselves during this dance so they can really move it out and not worry about collisions.
And what a change from that slow foxtrot. In this dance, they have to really release their weight.
That's 100% correct. Having a little fun there in promenade position.
Gary, this dance requires a tremendous amount of energy. How important is it for these dancers to pace themselves to the end of the competition?
Well, it is important to have energy at the end of the competition, but you have to be careful. If you save too much energy in the semifinal, you might not make it to the final round. Up next are Austrians Florian Gescheider and Manuela Stockel, who will now show us their version of the very exciting quick step.
You know, Gary, we see here they're rocking right across the floor. Where are they going?
Well, they probably have to start in the corner, and since they came on from a corner, they chose the opposite side.
We talked about this earlier. Very important to find that perfect spot.
She was a woman of mystery. What she wanted, I could not see. A 3-year trip on the dragon till the clinic had to get me.
Nice set of natural pivots. And a little fun with the audience in the corner.
Shake, trip, shimmy, and we do the bump. Everybody swinging to the brown derby jump.
Gary, you said earlier in the competition you thought this couple would place 5th. Right before the Japanese couple, do you think they're going to do any better now that you've seen them in all the dances?
Well, you know what? They have a certain consistency through the whole final. Right now, the energy's still going. They danced a very good foxtrot. They could get up to that 4th spot, maybe even 3rd. Who knows? Kazuaki and Yumi Watanabe waiting backstage. They've traveled a long way from Japan to be here this weekend, and I'm sure very happy being this final. Dancing a basic element on quick step called the rumba cross. And in and out runs. Still have lots of energy at this point. Now, if you notice, the girls wear tan-colored shoes. That's so that it matches the color of their stockings to give them a longer leg line.
This couple looks like they're having a lot of fun. Many of the couples say that this is their favorite dance. They love doing the quick step, and of course, it's a crowd pleaser too.
That's true. The couples really get to let themselves loose and just go for it in this dance. And it looks like they had fun.
Backstage, we see our couple from Denmark getting ready. This is Martino Zanibolato and Michelle Abitrop.
And starting right away before they even get to close position. Nice height through their movement. Both of them springing off the floor. Very well synchronized together. Shake, trip, shimmy, and we do the bump. Everybody swinging to the brown derby jump.
Listen to that crowd roar. They are just loving this.
They like this couple. You know what? I like this couple too. I would probably have this couple in 3rd place. But I think the judges are going to have them lower. Very well done.
Well, we've still got 2 more couples to see. The quick step solos continue when we come back.
Need new furniture? Well, you're in luck because Leon's famous Don't Pay a Cent event is now better than ever. Buy now and pay nothing, absolutely nothing, not even the taxes for 15 long months with no interest. But hurry, this special offer ends soon.
Look at it. It's beautiful. Milk, cream, strawberry, and sugar. If you want all natural taste, right here, you get Breyers. That tastes so good.
From Breyers, naturally. Who knew that all natural ingredients could ever come together in a rich and creamy ice cream that also happens to be light, with half the fat of our regular ice cream. All natural light ice cream from Breyers, naturally.
Monday's Mom's spinning class, so naturally we asked for chalet. Wednesday, Dad is summer hockey, so cool. Friday, my mom said she and Dad are totally exhausted.
This summer, for a special price, get our quarter chicken dinner with a delectable Haagen-Dazs bar.
Saturday is date night, and I stay over at my grandparents' house, so I don't know what goes on.
Life should taste as good as Swiss chalet.
Today's lesson? China is really far away. Sunlight liquid. Go ahead, get dirty.
Next week on W Dance, the prestigious World 10 Dance Championship is on. Dancers contend for the most coveted title in all of dance sport. W Dance concludes August 6th at 10 on W. It will amaze you.
Oh my God!
It will astound you.
Oh, wow.
It will shock you.
Wow. Crap.
It's the show that transforms living spaces and homeowner spaces.
Oh, look at that.
Get with the program.
Let's get this party started.
The Decorating Challenge, next on W.
The Decorating Challenge is brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
We're back with our final two couples performing their quick step solos. Headed to the dance floor now is Misha and Anastasia from Slovenia.
And I bet they're going to get this crowd going right at the beginning of this quick step. And once again, starting before taking position, now getting their body connection going. The athleticism of these couples as they move around the floor with such speed, yet being so graceful, is really quite incredible. And the girl has to do it backwards and in heels.
We always get the harder job, Gary.
Nice barrel roll action.
One thing I'll say about this couple, and I've said it before, is that when you watch them, you watch both of them equally. You watch him as much as her, and it's not always like that. Often your eye is drawn towards the female dancer.
One or the other, that's right. They have a great charisma together as a couple. They really dance as a unit and not as two individuals.
And our final quick step solo.
Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eihilt of Denmark. They've won the first 4 dances. Let's see if they can keep that roll going with a winning quick step.
And Brian got the crowd clapping with a couple claps of his own.
Very nice change of rotation through the center of the floor.
Did you feel the energy just pick up in the room as they started? Wasn't that great?
Yes, definitely.
What you wanted, I could not see. A 3-year trip on the dragon till the clinic had to get me clean.
Wow, great synchronization, excellent footwork.
And lots of height.
Yes.
They're barely touching the floor.
Swinging to the brown derby jump.
It's funny, you see our couples dance and you couldn't imagine after seeing one couple dance that anyone could do any better. And then out comes a better couple.
They definitely saved the best for last tonight.
Nice slide right at the end. Very, very controlled. Playing with that audience. I think first place is an easy decision for the judges this evening, Thea.
What a competition.
Our couples enter the floor one last time for a comparison quick step. All couples on the floor at one time. And again, this is going to be very difficult for the couples because they have to move at the same speed while there are 5 other couples on the floor. No collisions.
Always the group dance when I expect somebody to run into each other. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I've seen injuries happen in this dance all the time with lots of couples on the floor. They need good breaks.
She was a woman of mystery. What she wanted, I could not see. A 3-year trip on the dragon till the clinic had to get me clean. We were a party.
And we see them avoiding one another. Very close calls.
Shake, trip, shimmy, and we do the bump. Everybody swinging to the brown dirty
They have to have an awareness of their partner, but also the other couples that are around them. It's really quite incredible at such a high speed.
The beautiful life is always damned. You gotta fall into the quicksand. A deadly kiss from a temptress.
Great footwork from Brian and Marianne once again. Wow.
Fantastic.
A very entertaining international standard championship here at the Snowball.
We've seen a really high level of competition tonight. When we come back, we'll find out who the Snowball champions are.
When you switch to Primus for your long distance, you'll be joining the hundreds of thousands of Canadians who've made the move to lower rates. You'll enjoy great rates as low as 5 cents a minute to Canada and the US, or 7 cents a minute to the UK, or 59 cents a minute to India. But one of the best things about joining Primus is that whenever you make long-distance calls, from home and now from your cell, you'll be earning Air Miles reward miles. That's right. Call Primus right now and you'll earn 100 reward miles just for becoming a customer. Plus, you'll earn 1 reward mile for every $5 of monthly spending. For a lot of customers, that's about 10 reward miles a month. So call toll-free right now, 1-877-703-2264, or sign up online at primustel.ca. You'll get great rates as low as 5 cents a minute to anywhere in Canada and the US, and reward miles, just for making the calls you'd be making anyway. That's 1-877-703-2264. When you're talking Primus, you're talking Air Miles.
Is your child protected for the future? Gerber, the baby people you've known since you were an infant, offers you a way to help with that protection through their Grow Up Plan for Children. It's a $5,000 cash value insurance program that costs less than 20 cents a day. At age 21, that protection doubles to $10,000 with absolutely no increase in premiums. In addition to automatically doubling at age 21, the plan also guarantees the right to $50,000 of insurance by age 28, regardless of health or occupation. So call now for your free information package. Any healthy child 12 and under is eligible to apply. No medical examination is necessary. Simply answer a few questions. As a special feature, you send no money now. The Gerber Life Grow Up Plan. To show that you care, call now.
The Gerber Life Grow Up Plan is now available in Canada. Please call the toll-free number on your screen for free information about the Grow Up Plan. Call now.
The Decorating Challenge, coming up next on W.
The couples look relaxed as they await the results, but I know from experience how tough these next few minutes can be. All right, here we go with the results.
In 6th place, ladies and gentlemen, from Japan, Kazuaki and Yumi Watanabe.
Well, no surprise there, Gary. Exactly where you thought they'd place.
That's right, and even though they're 6th in this final, it was a very prestigious final, and I'm sure they're very happy with the result.
In 5th place, ladies and gentlemen, from the Czech Republic, Andrei Ledabil and Eva Strelkova.
Andre and Eva, another couple that danced very well tonight. had great movement throughout the evening.
In fourth place, ladies and gentlemen, from Denmark, Martino Zanabalato and Michelle Abelstrup.
I have to say, I like this couple tonight. Martino and Michelle really dance with class.
Our third place couple, ladies and gentlemen, from Austria. Will you welcome Florian Scheider and Manuela Stöckel?
Well, Gary, they did a little bit better than you thought they would do tonight.
I think they did better than they thought, too. They look pretty excited to be in this third place spot. But you know, like they say, anything can happen.
In second place, from Slovenia, Misha Tsigoi and Anastasia Novosilova.
And no surprises here, the Slovenian second, leaving the Danes to win the event. And Thea, we really enjoyed watching this Slovenian couple dance all evening.
They truly are crowd pleasers. They're just such a warm, engaging pair of dancers.
Yes, they are very, very fun to watch.
And the winners of this year's 2003 Snowball Classic IDSF International Open Standard are from Denmark. Will you please welcome to the floor Brian Eriksson and Mariana Eichelt.
What a great night for this couple. Oh! Good thing that didn't happen earlier.
Yeah, that's right. A perfect night dancing all night, and then she almost trips on the awards, but very well deserved for this couple.
Hey, that's the time to do it. They can't take it back now, can they?
Exactly. And congratulations to all of our couples who danced extremely well this evening.
Let's take one last look at the final standings.
A well-deserved win from Eriksson and Eichelt of Denmark, followed by Tsigoi and Novozilova and Gescheider and Stöckel. Rounding out the final, we had Zanabalato and Abeltrup from Denmark, Ledabille and Streltsova from the Czech Republic, and the Watanabes of Japan.
For Thea Andrews, I'm Gary McDonald. Thanks for joining us. Now, a final look at Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eichelt.
Dancing their honor dance, the quick step.
She was a woman of mystery, and what she wanted I could not see. A 3-year trip on the dragon, till the clinic had to get me clean. We were a party and always drunk. Before I knew it, the record sung. Shake, trip, shimmy, and we do the bump. Everybody swinging to the brown derby jump. The beautiful life is always damned. You gotta fall into the quicksand. A deadly kiss from a temptress can serve to make a truly wayward man. She's not a talker, her teeth are fixed, but she's a looker that lives for kicks. A nightmare straight from an idle fix. Everybody swinging with the brown derby chicks. We do the jump. We do the jump. Everybody do the jump.
And Claudia, representing Canada.
And I know from experience, it is the greatest feeling to be able to dance a world championship in front of your home crowd.
Oh, and it must be to see those signs in the audience.
And our next couple from Denmark, Martino Zanabalato and Michelle Abeltrup.
Gary, Martino is 21, Michelle is 22, and this couple has also only been dancing together for 18 months, which is a pretty short time to get to the final of a competition like this.
That's right, a lot of new partnerships this evening. But with that new partnership comes excitement.
And some experience. This is actually their second World Championship appearance. They placed 5th in 2002.
Here we see them dancing a chasse into a quick open reverse turn. Reverse turns turn to the left. Nice control on the throwaway oversway. Beautiful top line from this couple. If you notice, Martino's shoulders and Michelle's both nice and relaxed. It's very important we have a relaxed shoulder line.
She looks absolutely stunning in this gown as well.
Very Ginger Rogers.
You're right, Gary. She's got that old Hollywood look. She's gorgeous. Martino and Michelle from Denmark.
And now a closer look at Martino and Michelle as they dance a double reverse overspin with beautiful rise and fall action as you see them lower into the floor and finishing with a beautiful throwaway oversway.
We see our next couple on the floor now from Germany, Urs Geisenheiner and Annette Schudal. A lot of these couples tonight come from dancing families, and Urs' parents were also dance competitors, although Annette is the only dancer in her family.
Here we see Urs and Annette start with a natural turn, which is turning to the right, and a turning lock with a weave ending. Very nice fluid movement. Great standing spin.
And we hear the crowd showing their appreciation for this couple's performance early on. They really seem to be a knowledgeable crowd.
That's right. Most of this crowd are actually dance sport competitors themselves, so they have a great knowledge of the level of difficulty these dancers have to achieve.
Just as a side note, Gary, the stunning dress that Annette is wearing is covered with 5,000 Swarovski crystals, which of course is why it gleams so much. Urs Geisenheiner and Annette Schudal from Germany. When we return, the conclusion of the classic waltz, and later the saucy samba and the rest of the Latin dances. This is the World 10 Dance Championship.
Brought to you by Vim. Vim is a proud sponsor of Habitat for Humanity Canada.
Introducing Vim Thick Bleach.
Want to see twice the lashes? Try new CoverGirl Multiplying Mascara. Instead of clumping lashes together, it separates while lengthening with a breakthrough formula for the look of two. 2 times the lashes. Multiplying Mascara.
You are a work of art, so dress to be on display. It's easy. Just create a style that makes people want to stop and take a closer look. Payless will inspire you. Great colors, fun details, and flirty looks. And there's always room for some attitude. At Payless, even the price tag is beautiful. These aren't just shoes, they're performance art. Look smart, Payless.
That's some sleeping pill.
Herbal. There's something about herbal essences, the fragrance, the natural botanicals.
Yes!
It wakes up every part of you.
Wow!
Herbal essences.
Now each room can have its own special fragrance with Airwick scented oils, White Bouquet, Rain Garden, and Airwick's unique sparkling citrus. Airwick, fragrances that change your world.
Beat the summer heat every Saturday night in August.
People need people. It's got nothing to do with sex. Maybe 40%, 60%.
Cool off with a romance comedy.
I've got to find a wife for my husband. Cheers.
It's summer lovin' for movie lovers.
She brought a date to her own father's funeral. Oh, class, my sister.
The stars are coming out on Saturday nights.
You rock my world.
Beat the summer heat movies. Saturdays at 8 on W.
This year's world title in 10 dance will be decided by 9 international judges here in Vancouver this evening. Now, judging a world championship is quite a daunting task. Let's hear why.
I'm looking for consistency, for balance, musicality. I don't like doing a ping pong sort of judging system. I try to stay in a place where the dancing comes to me and where I can make an easier decision.
It's a hard work to judge because you have little time to look at many, many couples, and you shall evaluate and put it down on paper, and you want to do it right.
It is really a culmination of all of my experience in being able to differentiate what I think is good and what I think is not so good.
Another difficult task for these judges is that all the competitors here tonight are their own national champions. So the standard of dancing is extremely high.
And on the floor now, we're seeing Benedetto Ferrugia and Jana Pokrovska. They're from Italy, and they've been dancing together for close to 3 years.
That's right, Thea, and they're also the reigning European 10-dance champions, which makes them favorites for one of the top spots tonight, for sure.
And the crowd tonight really enjoying the solo waltz. It has a lovely effect on them. They're mesmerized, but very attentive.
Here we see nice pivots into a hover corte. Very nice control from this couple.
Benedetto and Jana from Italy,
Benedetto
our
and
European 10
Jana.
dance champs.
Here we see Benedetto and Jana dancing a turning lock. If you notice their connection of their bodies together, his right side and her center, very well connected.
And headed to the floor right now are Misha Segoy and Anastasia Novogilova from Slovenia. This couple placed third at last year's World Championship and at last year's European Championship, and they're looking very, very good tonight.
This couple also have a great personality with the crowd. They're one of the crowd favorites throughout the evening. Very calm, taking their time setting up, making sure everything's in the right position as they start with a natural turn, the pivots, and the turning lock.
Gary, this couple has been together for 3 years, and I think they enjoy dancing together so much. You can just see it in their faces. They're one of those couples that just look so blissful on the dance floor. Like they do it for the love of the sport.
This couple are also very equal in both standard and Latin. Very good 10 dancers overall.
Our couple from Slovenia, Misha Segoy and Anastasia Novogilova. You know, Gary, taking a look at some of our recent champions, the last few years of this championship certainly tells an interesting story. Andrei Shkupsa and Katerina Venturini dominated this championship in the mid-90s, and now it looks like another dynasty is developing, that of Russia's Murat Gimaev and Alina Basyuk.
That's right, and tonight we'll see if they can make it 3 straight. As they prepare for their waltz, starting with a leg ronde.
Murat is 21 years old, Alina's 2 years older than him, and they've been dancing together for close to 4 years. They're a very confident couple, Gary. They're here to compete, they're competitive, but they seem quite sure that they're going to be able to take home a win again tonight.
Well, there's nothing really like the confidence of already having 2 world titles under your belt.
And also the pressure. A lovely waltz from our Russian couple, Murat and Alina.
Now, as we see Murat and Alina, you can see that they have quite a height difference. But as you notice here on this smooth turn, they handle it very, very well. And finishing with a nice throwaway line.
And now we're going to see our couples doing the waltz one last time. This is the group dance.
That's right. Now, it's very important that we see all of the couples on the floor so the judges can compare them to one another. Unlike figure skating, these couples are marked 1 through 6 in comparison.
It's a closed scoring system, so they don't know where they stand. Christian Millet and Claudia Primo from Canada, they're both from dancing families, actually. He comes from a family of dancers. Both his parents are dance instructors, and her aunt is a dance instructor.
From Italy, Benedetto and Yana. Oh, little floor craft trouble there, but dodged it well.
And one look at the Russians, Marat and Alina.
Dancing a turning lock with nice control. Great body positions. Tell you what, the judges have their work cut out for them tonight. All these couples are dancing extremely well.
And that was the conclusion of this evening's waltz. 1 dance down, but 9 remain. You're watching the 2003 World 10 Dance Championship.
Brought to you by Vim. Vim is a proud sponsor of Habitat for Humanity Canada.
Introducing Vim Thick Bleach.
I'm glad you like it.
What you got there?
Oh, this is our double seasoned chubby chicken. It's really delicious. See, we season it not once, but twice, so it's full of flavor. You want some?
Sure.
Ma'am, hello. No.
Double seasoned chubby chicken, only at A&W.
Shine control that can be drying? It's out. Clean is in.
CoverGirl's newest clean oil control makeup. Ultralight powders plus conditioners in a gentle non-drying base for a shine-free face. Clean oil control makeup. CoverGirl.
Coming up, but first the news.
Science, adventure. It's amazing but true, and it's all on Discovery Kids. Fast-paced excitement and fact-based fun. Get a feel for the natural and the supernatural. Explore the changing faces of wildlife and technology. It's real, it's incredible, and it's happening now. You'll get a world of experience when you get into Discovery Kids. And it's only on digital cable and satellite. For more information, call 1-866-396-0003 or log on to newtvchannels.com.
Give me a kiss. Come on, give me a kiss. Unforgettable stories exploring all things animal.
It's like a relationship with a person. You just grow. If you force it, it doesn't work.
They push us to the limits.
Oh, Calvin, no!
And pull at our heartstrings.
So beautiful! I lie on the floor and I sing to her, and she loves it.
An intimate look at how animals shape our lives.
I can't imagine anything greater than that.
The heartwarming documentary series, Animal Magnetism, Fridays at 8 on W.
This is the 2003 IDSF World 10 Dance Championship. We've seen one of the 10 dances this evening. Here's where our 6 finalists stand after the waltz.
4 first-place votes make Marat and Alina of Russia the victors of the first dance. They're off to a good start in defense of their title. Slovenia takes second in this dance with last year's runner-up Italy in third.
And Germany takes 4th overall, with Denmark and Canada finishing 5th and 6th respectively. But 9 dances remain here in this 10-dance World Championship.
And we have the first of the next 3 group dances, the tango. We start with Martino and Michelle of Denmark. This gives us a chance to see how the couples can maneuver around the floor.
This is one of my favorite dances, Gary. It was born in Argentina, and the trademark, of course, is those snappy head turns. And the third dance of the evening was the Viennese Waltz.
The Viennese Waltz is very restricted in its figures that are danced. They can dance natural turns, which turn to the right, reverse turns turning to the left, and then fleck rolls, which are danced in the center of the floor, as our Italians are doing right here.
Not much room for improvisation in this dance, is there?
Nope, but it's a great comparison dance.
Our fourth dance of the evening was the Slow Fox.
And here we see our Germans, Urs Geisenheiner and Annette Schudel.
This is quite a difficult dance, isn't it? A real dancer's dance.
This dance takes a lot of control.
Lots of slow bends and quick steps.
Here we see a nice little bit of control from Urs and Annette. Nice and composed. Sometimes I feel Annette's headline starts to break from her neck a little bit.
Well, the judges have recorded their marks, and Russia is on top once again, taking the first four dances. The Slow Fox, their strongest yet, with 5 first-place votes.
Italy had a third-place result in the Viennese Waltz and now finds itself in a tie for second place in the overall with Slovenia. Misha and Anastasia nipping at their heels. This is how we stand after 4 dances in this World Championship.
Well, we've mentioned that the two-time champions thought it would be best to come into town as late as possible from Moscow so that jet lag wouldn't be a factor. But what they didn't bargain for was arriving 5 hours late and without their luggage. So let's hear from the couple seeking their 3rd straight championship.
When we came to Canada in Montreal a couple of years ago, and we came 3 days before the comp. So exactly on the 4th day, when the main problems start,
the hardest day, yeah.
We had a competition, and it was absolutely impossible to dance.
So impossible that this year they decided to take a new approach.
We thought it's better to, traveling to North America, it's better to come as late as possible to, let's say, do your job well and go back home.
And we certainly expect them to do their job well tonight, Gary. The crowd is showing their appreciation.
And this is one of my favorite dances, the quick step. We save the fastest dance to last. It's a great stamina test for these couples. Nice, great matching leg action.
It's a great dance, born out of the foxtrot, and of course it's the fastest of the 5, so you've really got to keep your energy up and stay bouncy while you're mastering all that tricky footwork.
That's correct, and Murat and Alina look very, very light. They don't look like they just got off a plane from Moscow, that's for sure.
We were a party and always drunk. Before I knew it, the record sung. Shake, trip, shimmy, and we do the bug. Everybody swinging to the brown.
Great energy in this dance. It's amazing to think they can perform like this after the night they've been through, the travels they had.
This couple are very, very well connected. Here we see them dancing a series of running in and out runs. Nice and light. Very well done.
Murat Gimaev and Alina Basyuk from Russia. They've taken a commanding lead here this evening.
Murat and Alina.
And now a closer look at Murat and Alina's beautiful footwork. Very well matched. Very light springing action from the balls of their feet.
35. Misha Tsigoy.
Excellent.
And Anastasia Novosilova.
Our next couple from Slovenia, Misha Tsigoy and Anastasia Novosilova.
Misha and Anastasia also have a very, very exciting quick step with bursts of energy and lots of confidence.
They're currently tied with Italy for 2nd overall. Let's see if they can ease out in front of Italy with this quick step.
And wonderful barrel rolls in the corner from Misha and Anastasia. Well, if they are tied with the Italians right now in the standard section, that makes it really good for them going into the Latin section because the Slovenians are stronger in the Latin.
When you hear that applause, the crowd is really responding to the couples here this evening. And quickstep, of course, is a favorite dance, a real crowd pleaser.
That's right. It looks like the dancers are responding to this wonderful crowd also.
Misha and Anastasia.
And looking at our Slovenians' footwork, you can see how truly athletic this dance is. Again, scatter chassés and running actions using the balls of their feet, very well timed and synchronized with one another.
And now the quick step group dance. The judges will be able to compare all 6 of the couples at once.
Now this is where floor craft becomes very, very difficult. You have to maneuver and not hit any other couples on the floor, but the speeds you're traveling at are unbelievable.
As you can see in our couple from Canada, Christian Millet and Claudia Primo, they're currently 6th overall, but this is their first World Championship final, so I think they're doing a great job.
As are our Italians, number 24.
Benedetto and Yana, they were 3rd after the 3rd dance, and now they sit in 2nd place overall.
Dancing great little jumping jack actions into pendulum.
And now our couple from Russia, Murat and Alina. Tell us why this couple is the best so far.
Why I would have to say confidence is a key factor in their very, very remarkable performance so far this evening.
It's like we talked about earlier, Gary. When you've won a couple, you go in thinking, I can do it again.
That's right.
That was the quick step group dance and the conclusion of our standard section.
And Thea, this is where endurance comes into play. Now they've got to change and start all over again for the Latin section.
That's right, Gary. The samba, cha-cha, rumba, paso doble, and jive, the Latin half of our World Championship final, when we return.
Brought to you by Vim. Vim is a proud sponsor of Habitat for Humanity Canada.
Another rollback. Dares to save you even more. Walmart. Always low prices, always.
You want to lose weight? Now, there's a clinically proven way to do it. It's the NutriBar weight loss plan. Close to 100 people were put on it, and guess what? They all lost weight. If they can do it, so can you.
NutriBar for nutritious weight loss.
My hair color does something yours doesn't.
New Garnier Nutrice with grapeseed and avocado oils.
Rich, radiant color. All because Nutrice means nourish. So hair takes color better and holds it longer, root to tip. And grays? Gone. Guaranteed.
Garnier Nutrice nourishing color treatment.
Garnier.
Enter the Garnier Nutrice Girls Weekend in New York City contest. You could win a dazzling trip to the Big Apple with 3 friends. Enter at nutrice.ca today.
Monday's mom's spinning class, so naturally we asked for chalet. Wednesday, Dad is summer hockey, so cool. Friday, my mom said she and Dad are totally exhausted.
This summer, for a special price, get our quarter chicken dinner with a delectable Haagen-Dazs bar.
Saturday is date night, and I stay over at my grandparents' house, so I don't know what goes on.
Life should taste as good as Swiss chalet.
There's more to love about new Olay Total Effect 7X. It still fights 7 signs of aging and now contains 7 vitamins and minerals. Its improved formula works better than several major department store brands, so help kiss signs of aging goodbye.
We know this great designer.
I'm Candace Olson, and this is Divine Designs. How would you like the space to feel?
She's got great ideas.
Or so the theory goes. It looks like a lot of pussycat right now.
Great assistance.
Hey, Hunky Paul. Loving the man sandwich.
And has a great time.
The bugs are definitely fun.
And here's how you can find her. Candace Olson at Divine Design, Thursdays at 8:30 on W.
Brought to you by the Home Depot, striking a blow for lower home improvement costs.
We now get set for the Latin dances as our World Championship finalists make their transformation from tails and gowns to, well, outfits that are a bit skimpier.
That's right, Thea. The sexier Latin dances call for a more risque and revealing look.
Well, let's take a revealing look at our standings at the midpoint of this championship.
Murat and Alina of Russia sweep all 5 standard dances and are obviously in command, with Italy in 2nd overall.
And Slovenia not too far behind in 3rd, followed by Germany, Denmark, and Canada, whose presence in this final is an accomplishment unto itself.
And we start our group dances in the Latin American section with the dance from Brazil, the samba.
This dance dates back to the early 1900s, and of course it's a dance of the carnival, so it's a very happy dance, and of course a crowd pleaser. It's fun to watch.
And our Russians are very fun to watch right now, dancing bachata action, which is a great looking hip action.
Gary, I have to say, this is my favorite outfit on the dance floor so far. I just love her skirt. I think she looks wonderful.
That's right. No stones, but very plain, very classy. Dancing shadow samba rolls. You should see the couple have a great connection together. Very well matched cruzado walks. Now, unlike the standard section, the couples are able to split away from each other and dance apart. And it looks like they're enjoying that freedom right now.
Our leaders tonight having fun on the dance floor, Marat and Alina from Russia.
And fun is definitely an element in this dance from Brazil.
Marat and Alina.
Dancing a syncopated grapevine action. If you notice Alina doing everything on the balls of her feet as they go through their pivots and finishing with a nice clean press line.
And next, our couple from Italy, Benedetto and Yana.
Now, Benedetto and Yana definitely have an uphill climb now. They're already in second place after the standard section, which is their strongest section. So they really have to pull it out in this Latin American section now.
They all wear the flesh-colored shoes, even when they have a black dress on. Why is that, Gary?
Well, the flesh-colored shoes accent the leg line. It makes the legs appear longer. They would only wear black shoes if the girls had on black nylons.
Ah, okay.
Although the Italians dancing very well in the samba, they're a little quiet as far as energy output.
I agree, definitely not as energetic as the Russians, and also a couple that doesn't seem to appreciate the crowd as much as some of our other couples.
Benedetto
here using his shoulder to lead Yana across.
From
Looked
Slovenia,
a little distorted.
couple number 35.
But then we have nice pivots.
And Anastasia
And now Yana a little bit shaky on her feet at the end here as she rolls over her ankle.
That's right, Gary. It's a little more flapper style than samba style. And here's our couple from Slovenia, Misha Segoy and Anastasia Novogilova. And this is a couple that loves to work the crowd. They say that's actually their favorite part of competing. It's not about winning for them. It's about interacting with the crowd and really just enjoying their energy.
Starting with promenade runs into pivots.
Energy's building here. And see the way they really work the crowd, Gary?
Yeah. Misha is very, very intense.
Honestly, sometimes I think that is what makes the difference between a couple that wins and a couple that just does not create the excitement. This couple is definitely in the zone tonight. Misha and Anastasia are a couple from Slovenia, dancing beautifully.
And Anastasia.
Again, this couple have great showmanship with the audience. Really know how to perform. And we have another look at Misha and Anastasia as they dance promenade runs. I feel they're rushing through the step just a little bit. And finishing with
the Latin part
voltas
of the
into
final
very
is
good
comprised
syncopated
of 5
hip action.
dances. The first dance the samba.
And now we have all 6 couples back on the dance floor for the group samba.
Now, we talked about how floor craft is very important as all the couples are on the floor at one time. It is even more difficult in Latin because you're not connected with your partner the whole time.
This couple certainly looks like they're making a connection, though. Martina and Michelle from Denmark, currently in 5th place overall. How do they do in this dance?
Actually, they're dancing very, very well, very rhythmical through their bodies, getting nice little circular action, as are our Italians, Benedetto and Jana. Dancing a basic element in the samba now, the back rocks.
Well, these couples make basic look amazing, Gary. And here now is our couple from Slovenia, Misha and Anastasia. Still, this couple looking very confident.
That's right, and doing very well with their floor craft in this Latin group section.
Especially considering how tight it is on the floor. They really have to get around 12 people and not just 6 couples. You can see them navigating their way right now. And that was the samba group dance.
And one last little hip bump from Anastasia.
Looks like she doesn't want it to be over. Well, the couple from Russia are going for their 3rd straight